we did have a comment question last time.
Oh, yeah.
That we would like to address. And I apologize if this person is not hanging around with us anymore.
My guy who posted this comment. This is gold. Curious, does Drake's take make you see movies differently, or is he just vibing for fun? Drake, were you vibing?
So I got really into after doing this, I got into this really bad habit of like hyper analyzing movies. So I don't know if I would necessarily say I was like vibing, but I was trying to enjoy the movie for what it was. But my take was like my own, I feel like, and I mean, you would say the same thing too, right? Like there were, which we'll probably end up getting into them. There are some movies that we maybe had differing opinions on.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do think at some point it's kind of like this idea of like you hang around with someone so long, start becoming the same person a little bit. When, for context of this time period, like we said, me and Ben, we moved out of Illinois all the way to Arizona. We were the only two people that each of us knew.
Yeah.
Really. And so we were spending a lot of time together. And so, opinions and things like that started to kind of like synchronize a little bit, or at the very least, we found middle ground in what we were thinking. And I think a lot of that had to do with, like I said, just the amount of time that we spent together, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can maybe, you see that. Like, I think one thing is like when you grow up and then you start having if you have a relationship with your siblings and stuff, you start realizing how similar you guys actually are. And a lot of that's because, well, you guys were around each other for so long that, of course, there's going to be things that like link up with interests and likes and things like that. So yeah, I think it was kind of the same thing.
It all goes together.